You can see the cutouts are faced the wrong way. We've got to work on that as we get started tonight. College basketball here on ESPN. Seminoles to get their first crack at it. And on the drive, he's going strong.
And for him to be able to score as easily as he does in the post and then gets fouled so much, he is a very difficult cover.
Sweet touch there by Raiquan Gray. 6 rebounds, 6 assists. They'll get a second effort. As Gray will drive the baseline and slam it in.
And Archie Miller is not going to be happy.
Jackson-Davis gives up. Shot clock down to 5. Franklin inside. Beautiful move for 2. Evans took a little bump. No whistle there. Transition, trying to get it downstairs, and 1. And Thompson knocks it in, and he'll be at the line. Jackson-Davis with a little floater, follows that, got that one to go.
Second jump as you can get. That was impressive by Trayce Jackson-Davis.
Polite will fire, yes, on target with a triple.
To do to beat Indiana this year, and he said, well, it'd be nice if somebody for their team doesn't come off the bench and give us 30 that was averaging 6, and that was Devontae Green last year.
But they move it inside beautifully to the big fella.
Strong initial move, just not a strong finish.
Long jumper on the way, and cashing in is Jerome Hunter. He gives Archie Miller some front court depth as well. A nice spark coming off the bench. He did that often last year.
That's
Calhoun with an answer. Get to see him operate a little bit. Very solid college debut. You know, not a whole lot of scoring. They work it inside of the big fella. Popovica will head to the line.
Really like that last play that Leonard Hamilton ran with that staggered screen. And then you had Gray going down in the post. What a pass. That was spectacular. That's old Boston Celtics stuff. After you get scored upon, you get the ball down court so quickly, you get an easy one and play ahead of the Indiana defense. Impressive.
Hunter from last year's 26-win team. Wilkes over the top. The 7-footer will bank in 2 more. Man, he is the target early. And instead, a long one sailed by Anthony Polite. On the other end, a dipsy-do and a nice follow. Up and in for 2 by Franklin.
You've got to be prepared to run through screens and switches because Florida State is doing a great job of keeping a body on everybody. What a great finish by Trayce Jackson-Davis down in the post. And against Stanford, he had 31 points. He drew 11 fouls against the Cardinal in that ballgame.
Walker trying to jump in that paint. A lot of attention, but he makes it anyway on a turnaround. Durham scoops it up there, and it spins in. And a shot won't drop here by Finney. Yeah. Here's Walker to the paint. Left it short, followed it up for 2.
Right into the back of Trayce Jackson-Davis. That was almost like a butt fumble.
Tipped up and in. It's Gray who got a hand on it. 2 of 8 beyond the 3-point line. Thompson will spin and fire and knock it down, and finally they get back into the scoring column.
It's interesting. It's game 5 for the Hoosiers. Only game 2 for Florida State. Good pass.
Jackson-Davis up and in for 2.
And nobody's done more in the fight against cancer than Dick Vitale. I mean, he raised almost $5 million in his gala this summer. Just absolutely remarkable. It's a talent across the board. I think it's going to come down to who stays healthy, not just COVID healthy, but doesn't get too banged up for a Big Ten play. By Popovica to kick the ball out when he didn't have anything in the post. Just getting that post touch was really helpful, I think, for the running of Florida State's offense.
Indiana had a stretch of over 4 minutes without a field goal in the first half, but here early in the second half, they're right there. And a return there by Polite, Anthony Polite. A beautiful thing. Whatever he wants.
Back in. We'd welcome him back in, but he's suspended for a period of time from the Bald Brotherhood.
Calhoun will kick it. Tell you what, Scottie Barnes has been really, really quiet.
The defense trying to punch it out. Good pass.
Zipped inside, and he knows exactly what to do with it. Jackson-Davis with the slam.
Are they trying to keep the ball from getting to the screen? I mean, what do they do? You can't really tell what they're doing, but what you can tell what Indiana's doing, they're taking advantage of Florida State's ball screen defense on these two plays.
Quick jump shot in the air, and all net by Walker. What a pretty release.
And Trayce Jackson-Davis, the screeners on the block, but here they go with the high ball screen.
Durham with the drive will lay it in. That opened up for him beautifully.
Well done by Trayce Jackson-Davis. And I would think that Indiana's going to continue to run that. It's been so successful. Keep going at it until they figure it out.
Oh, look at Walker going in.
Oh, Jackson-Davis got to touch the ball. There it is.
Boy, that was right on cue. And two more for him.
Right.
Indiana trying to build on a slender advantage here on the road. Remember, the Seminoles have won their last 24. Here at home on the run off the defensive play and the slam by Polite.
After that 1-2-2 went back to man-to-man.
Tennessee 15-footer, yes, to put Indiana back in front. Here's Gray, who is the man in the first half for the Seminoles. Osborne, yes, knocks down a three.
Daniels, I think, transferred from Rice, and he's at Villanova. Trey Murphy at Virginia. Boy, we're seeing some big-time shots made now.
Big time. That one by Durham right on the money. Tennessee running the point. Durham finds the big fella for the slam. Jackson-Davis with the finish. Big Ten had a 6-2 advantage coming into this game, which is, as expected, coming right down to the wire. Here's Tennessee. That won't drop, but the tip is up and in. Barnes back out. Walker straight on. Got it! A three-pointer. So another lead change. And on the other end, it's going to roll off here. And try to get about 3,000 fans in attendance to make a lot of noise as much as possible. On the drive, a little slip there. Osborne got it up off the back of the iron. The second effort, that's not there.
30 on an offensive rebound. You only get 20.
Walker just hit the three a moment ago. His fall away. That won't drop. Another scrap for the rebound. Loose on the deck. And basketball to Indiana. Instead, the Seminoles will keep it. Trying to get a shot in the air. And at the buzzer. And it will not fall. As Gray couldn't get the shot to go down. So we're going to overtime. Something's fitting about this game, the way it's been played. Going to an overtime. On the spin move and one. Jackson-Davis. So hard to handle down low like that.
And get him away from the basket and then roll him down and get a mismatch in the low post.
Barnes, long distance. He got it. Rolling in, the big fella. Popovica back up again. Man, did he stay with it for two. Really has, despite sitting for a long time because of foul trouble. 12 points, 8 rebounds. Slicing in, Walker. And they're going to wave that off. No basket. So Indiana down 2. Yes. Durham actually swatted out of bounds. I'll clean that up. That was a traveling violation.
You have to expect that Trayce Jackson-Davis is going to be involved here.
Tennessee with a bounce. Yep, he'll shoot it. Not there. Rebound torn away by Osborne.
He's going to step out again like he did for that three.
He's going to drive it and blocked. And that's a shot clock violation. It'll be Jackson-Davis at the line, where he is 7 for 10 tonight. And drills the first one. And makes the second. He's tied it. FSU with almost 9 seconds. Barnes on the runner. Banks it in. He banked it home. 1.8 to go. Here in overtime.
Just a tremendous individual play to drive to his left, shoot that ball with his right hand, little Euro step, and shoot it right over the outstretched arms of Franklin, who went straight up, made it really difficult for him to shoot over him. What a great play by Scottie Barnes, the freshman. Ball's in the air, go get it.
Durable launch it from midcourt and can't hit it, and Florida State pulls out the win 69-67.